I'm standing in front of the Embassy of the Netherlands. The Embassy of the Netherlands has been, or rather the Netherlands itself has been a globetrotter. It's been an incredible country that has revolutionized like narcotic use. It's revolutionized prostitution, and it's revolutionized the gay movement throughout the world. The problem is that the United States has radicalized that. I'd like to say here in Moscow, Russia, I'm here at the embassy here in the Netherlands in Moscow, Russia. The Soviet Union created the police state, and the United States has perfected it through the use of political correctness. People are afraid for their jobs and their livelihoods because of what's going on right now in the United States. Big countries and big superpowers have many extremes. Russia's no different, China's no different, and of course the United States is no different. The thing is that the National Security Advisor for Carter, he was dissatisfied Eastern European and anti-Russian. And one of the things that he said was, well, first of all, he bragged about Afghanistan. He bragged about pulling the Soviet Union into Afghanistan, which killed millions and millions of people. And if you could only see what happened to Afghanistan earlier this year, with the collapse of Afghanistan and the United States fleeing from Afghanistan, and many of the weapons from Afghanistan going to Ukraine. Oh, by the way, happy Invasion Day today. This is supposed to be the day that Russia invades Ukraine. Where's the invasion, Mr. Biden? Where's the invasion? And Miss Noland, where's the invasion? The emperor has no clothes. And so, anyway, the Carter administration, the National Security Advisor, he mentioned that one of the things that he did was he said that he used human rights as a weapon. And that's exactly what the United States does, is they claim that they care so much about human rights, but conservatively, they've killed 6 million people since the end of World War II, conservatively. The same amount of people that Hitler killed in the Holocaust. The great majority of them, the grand majority of them, were civilians. And where's their human rights? Where's the human rights of the Ethiopians, which the United States is fighting in right now? Where are the Black Lives Matter, where America is concerned in the human rights? Where's the human rights of the Ukrainians? 14 to 15,000 Ukrainians have died because of America, because of the revolution that America caused, that Miss Noland caused. Where is that? Where's the human rights for those people? Where is the justice for those people? And in Syria, the United States has taken the small port of Syria right now that has the oil. A couple of days ago, I did a video in front of the Syrian embassy, and America's taken the small portion that has oil in it, and the reason that Russia got involved in that war is because the United States, they sided with Al-Qaeda. They actually sided with Al-Qaeda in Syria. The United States is the most violent country in the world internationally. And the thing is that they don't have the resources that Russia has, Netherlands, and they don't have the resources that Russia has, Europe. Russia has untapped resources. If Russia turns off Nord Stream 2, you freeze to death this winter. Think about that. My name is Travis Lee Bailey. I'm a defector here in Moscow, Russia. I've lived here since 2018. I plan to live here for the rest of my life. I'm here in front of the Netherlands Embassy. The Netherlands embassy that has created so many wonderful things. They've liberalized the narcotics trade. They've legalized it so that people like Ronald Reagan can't use it to bring drugs, like Gary Webb revealed with his newspaper, and to cause the crack epidemic in the United States. That was Ronald Reagan. They liberalized it so that it's no longer a crime. My second book was actually about Plan Colombia and how the United States used drugs as a pretense to control Colombia, which at one point was the worst country in the world as far as human rights disasters and people displaced. It's now been surpassed. At the time that I wrote the book, it was 2 million people. It's now been surpassed by Yemen, a proxy state of Saudi Arabia, which the United States is funding, and which 80,000 children, an estimated 80,000 children, according to the New York Times, has been killed because of the United States and the proxy government. American planes, American trained pilots, American bombs, and American information is destroying Yemen and bringing it back to the Stone Ages. And everybody agrees it's the worst human crisis in the world. The United States needs to be stopped. Jeff Young, 2020 for Congress in Kentucky, and Tulsi Gabbard, 2024 for the United States presidency. Travis Bailey, like and subscribe. MoscowAmerican.com. WhyDon'tRussiansSmile.com. If you're an American, take your country back peacefully. Bring the money that the congressional military-industrial complex spends on the United States and bring it back to America where it belongs.